You're probably wondering, what happened? Why are the intro covers not the same colors as the video? And you will find out. Hello everyone. I wanted to show a little bit about the journal. Today I got in actually this label paper, so it's for the covers. It is a matte weatherproof label paper, and then regular label paper for the inside covers. I'm actually going to start working on them now, and literally I just wanted to show like the setup, the vibe, like the realness behind this process. So I have my label paper here. I'm just at the dining room table right now. I have my bookboard covers here. I did order extra for these times of trial and error. I got Tim Ross podcast going in the background because my son's asleep. And then I have over here my laptop set up for printing pages. All right, y'all, so this is what the behind the scenes is all about, and just this journey of creating this is all about, and why I want to just kind of like put it out there and share it. So I made a mistake already, is basically what I'm saying. So the sticker paper, I printed it on the wrong side, and I'm so glad I only printed one, because something told me, let me try first and see what happens. And then when I peeled it off, the side I was supposed to print on, I was like, wow, this side is so sticky. I wonder why. Yeah, well, that's because it wasn't the side I was supposed to print on. Okay, y'all, so I ended up turning the podcast off because I just could not be distracted. I just couldn't do it. But I have test run #1 cover here, and I'm so excited. Even with the errors, I'm excited to just see it starting to slowly come to life. So this was a good run because I can see where I need to move things around. So like this needs to be a little more centered, like the design needs to be pushed this way on the cover file, and where I'm folding on the backs, like it's looking rough, y'all, you know, but exactly. So I need to pull the design bigger as well on this side and in the top and bottoms, or maybe have less, I don't know, to have more white. It's just looking very uneven. Things are uneven right now, so that lets me know to even these things out. And I'm glad though, like these covers, even the test runs, are not going to be wasted. Like I will end up making them just to have for myself. I think it'll be a good memorabilia, if that's how you say it. I slow my pace a little bit with everything that I'm doing because there's things that need to be fixed, and I do not want to waste nor run through the supplies I've already purchased, invested in. So I need to be very careful now moving forward. Hello everyone. Today I am working on my front covers again. I did go into my design and make some adjustments so that things could be more lined up. Specifically, the front needed to be more aligned, and then how it would lay on the back, like on the inside, the corners and stuff. I just wanted it to have a specific look. So I played around with it a bit until it got to a pretty good point, and then I started to do some test printing on regular 20-pound paper just to not print on the good paper. And I think I'm ready to start printing on good paper. I will show you what I have going on right now. So these are, I have lipstick swatches on my hand. These are the trial runs of just like the alignment and folding. So what I meant was like the back, I wanted them to fold, like just have a specific look once they were folded. Even though it's like a minor detail, it's still something I was worried about. It's like my guide here for folding, and then I have my book board here. I have my corner cutters here. Honestly, I think I'm gonna use this one. I really do not know the difference, but this is the one I want. I have my scissors set up here, and I'm about to go get my paper. Okay, so this is the final look for the front. The color is not being picked up like at all. It kind of looks white, but I promise y'all it is pink. It's gloomy today as well, so there's not that much sunlight today, but I'm pretty okay with it. This back part is really where I was kind of driving myself crazy. I wanted each of the white lines to kind of be aligned in order. Still think that the design can be aligned a little bit more. I'm so excited. This was probably the best test trial so far, and that is a good step in the right direction. Hi everyone, so right now I am in my dining room. I'm back at it with these covers. So my last video, there were some wins and there were some lessons, you know, but we're getting farther. So the pink cover is just it's printing lighter on this label paper than it would on regular 20-pound paper, and that was just really bothering me, like, so much. I just couldn't accept that it looked pink. So I do have some extra label paper, so I separated like the package that I got from what is for the official journals and what I have to play around with and like to make mistakes on. So, and then I was even questioning the text color. Like, I was just questioning so many things. So what I did was print just like different pinks on this label paper and different colors with just the word text on it. And then I really wanted like the baby of these two pinks, like the middle ground of that. So I printed another round of swatches and decided on a text color. So I really think I like this top one here, and I just printed a pink back cover on regular 20-pound paper, and I think I like how it came out, but I have to see it on the label paper, let's not forget that. But what I'm gonna do right now is do what I was doing in my last video and just like aligning. This is also another mistake I had. I just have to be careful when I'm printing. You have to like hit range, or I could download the file itself, but I've been messing around with it too much, so I can't do that. And you just have to make sure you hit range before you print, or it just starts printing every single file that you have in the design file. But anyways, this was a mistake, but we're just gonna use it to our advantage because it did print on label paper, so that was upsetting, but it's fine, it's fine. So what I'm gonna do is just use it to fold. Okay, so I did the same thing with the front covers. I'm just using regular paper to make sure those lines in the back, well, one, that it's gonna be covered. The back covers have a scripture on them. It says Psalms 56:3. And then I just did the folding, like a general version of the folding, just to make sure it's gonna be aligned the way I want to. It will look much better with the label paper. And I don't know if like that detail really matters, but it matters to me, so I wanted it to be right. Not necessarily right, just be the way I wanted it to look like. So let me show you guys a comparison of from the first one that I tried to do, of like just this trial and error run, like the back, how it ended up, and I realized things needed to be resized, to now the correct way. And this whole back part is going to be covered with white label paper for them to be as even as possible, just in case, and because it was much better than this, right? Good morning, y'all. I have actually some big cover updates. So a change has happened, a pivot has come. You're probably wondering, what happened? Why are the intro covers not the same colors as the video? And you will find out. But, so, what had happened was I was not liking how the pink was coming out at all. At all, y'all. And I did the page swatches, right? I went through so much label paper, but it's okay because it was like the ones I had specifically pulled out to be extras to do this for. But I was starting to, you know, run out of the extras, trying to figure this pink out. It was just not working. And then like the color would be nice, but the text would be like, it wouldn't be in grayscale. It would be like in kind of like a purple. It was just not what I had envisioned at all. In this moment, I was like, okay, some decisions need to start being made. And there is no one to ask but myself. No, so I just started to think about other color option ideas. My mom had brought up the color sage, and as I was looking through, at first I wasn't sure because I was really like had my heart set on the pink. But then I started to look through my pages on my Instagram and realized that a lot of the colors that stand out the most, there's not that much pink in my brand as a whole. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to let it go. So I said all that to say that the cover colors have changed, well, just one, to this really pretty sage green, and I love it, y'all. I love it. I also did the backs, so you can see now what I was talking about, where the backs were going to be covered. You can kind of see the things a little bit, which I figured you probably would, which is why I was so crazy about making sure it would be aligned correctly. And on this side is where the holes are gonna go, so it's okay that it's a little bigger because they'll be here, so then that way everything will even out. It's the back cover. It says Psalms 56:3. I'm so excited. I will give you guys a closer look at both front and back. So the purple, like the lilac one, came out so pretty. It's probably my favorite one. But I'm so excited, y'all. Like it's happening. It's happening.